Welcome, Wheel Watchers, and thanks for tuning in. We're diving into the October 7th, 2025 episode of Wheel of Fortune. And let me tell you, it was an absolute roller coaster from start to finish. If you missed it, don't worry, I've got you covered with all the highlights. The nail-biting moments and the solves that had us all yelling at our screens. We kicked things off with our three contestants. We had Maria, a kindergarten teacher from sunny San Diego. Ben, a retired firefighter from Chicago with a great sense of humor. And Chloe, a college student from Austin, majoring in computer science. Right from the get-go, the energy was fantastic. Pat and Vanna were in top form, and the studio audience was electric. The first toss-up was a thing puzzle. Chloe buzzed in lightning fast to solve a wonderful surprise. A great start for her. Snagging that first $1,000 and getting control of the wheel. The first round puzzle was a crossword, and the clue was what's on the menu. This one was tricky. Ben landed on the express wedge early on, but he decided to play it safe, which was probably smart because the letters were not coming easily. Maria eventually took control, picking up a wild card and slowly chipping away at the board. Just a few letters left, she solved it. Soup, salad, steak, and fries. A solid round for Maria, putting some good money on the board. Then came the second toss-up. Proper name, and Ben finally got on the board, solving famous actress almost instantly. You could see the relief on his face. This gave him the momentum he needed heading into the mystery round. The category was same letter, and the board was a beast. Ben started strong, racking up cash and landing on the mystery wedge. Now, this is where the drama started. He had a decent amount of money banked. Does he risk it for the potential $10,000? The crowd was going wild. He decided to go for it. Pat lifted the wedge and bam, $10,000. The studio erupted. Ben kept his cool, bought a few more vowels, and then solved the puzzle. Sensational sunset sightings. What a comeback. Just like that, he was in the lead with a huge score. The prize puzzle round took us to a fun and games category. Chloe was determined to get back in the game after Ben's big win. She played strategically, avoiding the bankrupts and building up her total. She uncovered most of the puzzle and correctly solved paddleboarding at dawn. And for her efforts, she won a spectacular trip to the beautiful islands of Hawaii. You could see the pure joy on her face. At this point, the game was incredibly close between all three contestants. It was anyone's game, which is what we love to see. We headed into our third and final toss-up, a place puzzle. Maria buzzed in just a fraction of a second ahead of Chloe to solve. The winner-esque circle, that crucial $2,000 was enough to push her just slightly ahead, giving her control of the wheel for the final spin of the main game. Pat's final spin landed on the $5,000 wedge, so every consonant was worth a whopping $6,000. The category was "What are you doing?" Pressure was immense. Letters were being called, and the puzzle was slowly revealing itself. It was neck and neck, with each contestant solving for a letter and adding to their totals. In the end, it was Maria who put it all together. With just a few letters showing, she shouted out, making a bold prediction, and she was right. That solve catapulted her into first place, securing her spot in the bonus round. What a nail-biter of an ending to the main game. Ben and Chloe were fantastic sports, and they both walked away with some great cash and prizes. So Maria, our kindergarten teacher, heads to the bonus round with over $23,000 in cash and prizes already. She looked a little nervous, but also incredibly excited. She gave the bonus wheel a mighty spin and landed on the M in Americas. Pat handed her the envelope. She moved to her spot for the final puzzle of the night. The category was food and drink. As always, RSDLNA were her given letters. The board showed a 2-word puzzle, and it looked tough. Only a single N and 2 E's appeared. Maria chose her letters, AC, an MAP, and an A. The C and the P were up there, which definitely helped, but it was still a very sparse board. The 10-second timer started. Maria stared intently at the puzzle. You could hear a pin drop in the studio. She whispered a few guesses under her breath. Crunchy, crunchy. 5 seconds left, ... 4 ... 2 ... 1. And the buzzer sounded. She couldn't quite piece it together. The answer was crunchy pepita. A very tough one indeed. Pat opened the envelope to reveal what she had missed out on. And it was the $100,000 prize. Oh, the collective gasp from the audience was heartbreaking. It's always tough to see the big one get away. But let's not forget, Maria played an absolutely brilliant game. She walked away as our champion with $23,650. A fantastic payday for a fantastic player. She was all smiles, and rightfully so. Congratulations again to Maria, and also to Ben and Chloe for making it such a memorable and competitive episode. That's a wrap on our recap of the October 7th, 2025 Wheel of Fortune. What a night of highs, lows, and incredible gameplay. What did you think of Ben's mystery wedge gamble? Would you have gone for it? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I love reading what you all have to say. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more Wheel of Fortune recaps, make sure to hit that like button, and more importantly, subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. We'll be back again to cover the next one. Till then, take care and keep on solving.